predicted. Bands are quiet today. Tropo is at a 0. Spaceweather.com, as usual. Geomagnetic storm in progress. That's been going on since yesterday. And what's wrong with the sunspot is left over from yesterday. Its magnetic field is screwed up. It's a big sunspot, too. That's the one that's causing all the trouble right now. Currently, there's 7 sunspot groups on the sun. Okay. My sunrise, 7:08. My sunset, 5:18. Length of day, 10 hours, 10 minutes. That's about it, Stephan. Everybody have a great weekend. N8WB in the group, 7-3 everyone, N8WS.
N8WS, my call's rate is N8WB. I've known Bill a long time. I saw him at the Northern Luncheon with Judy, as a matter of fact. So, thanks, Bill, for the report. We do appreciate that, and very, very cool that you give us that information every morning. We had N8MKR John, who was in and out. We do appreciate that. Now moving over to N5GLO W8WKY. Bill, you are up, my friend, from Texas. It's great to have you here this morning.
N5GLO Net, good morning. Glad to be around. I know I don't get on too often, but I do like to say howdy once in a while. And yes, we're not going to get quite as cold as y'all are down here, but we've got Sunday night and Monday night, which will be Monday and Tuesday mornings. We're supposed to be down in the mid-30s, which is cold for down here. Yeah, we're supposed to get some of it, and so we're looking forward to it in a way. It's kind of nice, good first snap of the year, kind of wakes things up. Lets your body change and lets the trees realize, hey, folks, we do have winter here. You can get ready. Everyone have a good day out there. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later down the line somewhere in 5GLO.
N5GLO W8WKY. We do appreciate you, Bill, being here. Thank you so much for sharing and and for checking in. It's great to have you. Thank you. We had W8PKT, who was in and out, and we had a lot of in and out check-ins this morning. So we had a lot of that. But Bill, William, we appreciate the in and out check-in. Thank you so much for that. And then we're going to move over to KE8VOX W8WKY. Scott, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here this morning.
Good morning, Stephan. Good morning, the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up on the shores of Lake Erie. I don't have a whole lot for you there, Stephan. I still haven't. My weather station got knocked over by the dog, and I still ain't got it up and running again. So I can't tell you what the outdoor temperature is. I can tell you by looking out the window. I can tell you that probably about 1.5 feet. 2-foot waves, and it looks like the winds are the northeast, and that's pretty much it. I got to run to the store earlier. I think it's my that extra battery that they stick in those things is finally dead. So I'm hoping that I hope it's not broke from the dog. But sitting around playing POTA, just made it down to the Keys there in Florida, and I'm kind of waiting for Josh there to get over there to Wingfoot Lake and get his system set up, see if I can make those local contacts today also. But that's all I got, Stephan. Have a great day. It's KE8VOX, sending it back to Net Control.
KE8VOX W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, Scott. And stay safe, stay good. And we have some of that dreaded S word coming. Snow, that's what the word is. Everybody's afraid to say it. Nobody's afraid not to move, except for those smart people like the JAXs. So anyways, we do appreciate you. Thank you, Scott. N8M. All right, N8MWY. I guess he's not here this morning. I'll give it one more try. If you're listening, Don, you're up.
How do you copy? N8MWY.
Copy good now.
Okay, good morning everyone on the net. November 8, Mike with Yankee, Minerva. Actually, just north of Minerva in Paris Township. Listen to the net a lot during the week and when I'm at my desk at work, but never had the opportunity to check in until now. So good to be here. You guys run a nice net here and a nice repeater system. With that, I'll say 7-3s. Have a good weekend. November 8, Mike Whiskey Yankee.
N8MWY, WAWKY. We do appreciate you being here, my friend. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to say N8VAY was in and out. Ralph, appreciate that. KF8ERZ, Terry was in and out. KZ8TG. I had you earlier in the morning. I did call you, but thank you, Tim. And hope that you were doing good as well. Got you there. KE8VQX. KE8VQX. Joe, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here this morning.
N8WB, this is KE8VQX. Morning, Stephan, and everybody on the net. Good to be here. Thanks for getting me in. Man, NetLogger just, I cannot for the life of me get it to run on my Windows machine. After jumping through a few hoops, I got it running on my MacBook, so that's good. Can't tell the players without a program, I guess. Anyway, that's kind of cool to see where you are on the list. Let's see, atmospheric pressure. I know Mark is a convert now to millibars, and where I work, we pretty much all do nothing but inches. Some of the places we go, they do millibars or hectopascals, and fortunately, next to the altimeter knob, I've got a button, and I can swap it without having to do any thinking. So I guess the smart people are on millibars, and we just go around in inches where I work, or in my industry for the most part. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, and we'll talk to everybody later. This is KE8VQX, back to net control.
W8WKY.
KE8VQX, W8WKY, we do appreciate you, Joe. Thank you for coming in and sharing with us. KE8TLB, W8WKY, Randy and Ray. Say hi to Ray for us. It's great to have you here this morning, Randy. You were up, my friend.
Hey, good morning, Stephan, and good morning to everyone out there. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. Just got up a few minutes ago and got some coffee and put Mr. Desmond out and come down here and get on the radio. I got my hours changed and worked, so I ain't working 10 out anymore. I'm working 8, so that's pretty cool, but the bad thing about it is I start at 7, so I'm going to be missing the Barometer Net. So that's what really bums me out, but I'll probably have to try to sneak in every once in a while. So, but anyhow, I think that is what I need, 8 hours instead of 10. So, all right, Stephan, you're doing a great job out there. Appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. And this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. I'll be 73, and God bless everyone.
KE8TLB, W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here. Thank you, my friend Randy. And hopefully I'll be able to see you guys the Thursday before the club meeting. That would be really, really cool. Missed not seeing you this last month. Understand why, but I'm glad you're feeling better. So thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Let's get together soon, maybe even before that. I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call this weekend. KF6POE WAWKY. Christian, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth. Yeah, it's good to hear everyone out here today. I'm going to be working this afternoon, evening, but it is my birthday, so I feel kind of like it's going to be a fun day. My wife bought me a book, she said, "Did you see the book I got you? It's been on the dining room table for the last week." And it had a piece of paper over the cover. And it said, I just read that it said The Faithful, and I went, she's probably sending a gift to someone for motivation or something. And she goes, "No, look at the rest of the title, you dummy." And she pulled the rest of the paper that was on it down, and it says, "The Faithful Executioner. All the diary of a 16th century executioner in Nuremberg, Germany. He had a 45-year career as an executioner, and he kept a daily journal where he talked about his conflicts and what he was doing and how what he felt about it. And it's very introspective, but it's also gruesome. And I was like, she knows me. That's so sweet." So excited about that. And the day should be very fun. So everybody have a great weekend, and we'll keep on rolling into this. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bath. 73s, everyone.
KM6, POE, W8WKY. Thanks, Christian, for being here. Yeah, if I got a book like that, I'd be sleeping with one eye open. That's what I'm going to say. But anyways, I'm kidding you, of course. But that's kind of interesting that Executioner would have a book like that. I guess you would be kind of in turmoil if you had to do that, especially if you were doing that at a time when you shouldn't be doing that, or actually, technically, we should never be doing that, but there are times when, well, I don't want to get into those kind of stuff, but yeah, there are consequences for certain things. But anyway, long story short, great. I guess it'll be a great read, man. And she got it specifically for you, so hey, as they say, hi. All right, we are at the bottom of the list, bottom of the net, and we are going to take one real quick, fast round, and then we're going to send it over to W8CTM to see what his final words are to close us out. Last chance to get into the net. If you'd like to give me a call, please call me with your call sign phonetically, followed by alphanumerically. Alphanumerically, let me know your name. I'll get you on NetLogger, and we will get you going. And then I forgot who said that they were having a problem with NetLogger, but if you want to reach out to me on Windows, send me an email message. Just send it to my call sign at mycallsign.com, so NAWB@NAWB.com. And I will help you out, see what I can do. But I'm glad, because I run both Mac and Windows too. So very cool. Last check-ins. Any last check-ins, please call. Otherwise, we're throwing it over to W8CTM. All right, nothing heard. That means we are closing this net out. We are going to move this over to W8CTM, W8WKY. Kerry, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today. Great group of guys here and women who checked in this morning. So a lot of neat people. You're up, my friend. Great to have you here, Kerry.
Good morning, Stephan, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this Super Saturday, or whatever we call it, day of the week. It's pretty nice out here this morning. It's the sun shining, and, well, the sky's a little cloudy, but, oh well, that's the way it works. Well, yesterday I went out to start my car, or my SUV up, and it just clicked when I turned the ignition key, and so I got my battery charger out, and it's got a jump start feature on it, so I got my Honda started up and went right to the dealer and had a new battery put in it. It was 6 years old, and my first battery I had, it lasted 7 years, and this battery lasted 6 years, so I got a new battery put in yesterday, and boy, it's unbelievable the price of batteries today compared to what they used to be. I told the guy, I says, I remember the days you could get a brand new battery for $39 or so. He says, yeah, years ago. But he says, just be glad you don't have one of these vehicles that every time you come to the red light and they shut off and they start back up when you press the accelerator. He says the batteries for that one is over $700. And I says, wow. I says, I'll just stick with what I got for it. My Honda's only got, it's 13 years, it's 2013, and I've got just turned over 50,000 miles on it. So I'll be driving it a while longer, hopefully. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning. Hope everybody has a really great weekend out there, and hope the POTA activation goes well over there at Wingfoot tomorrow. It sounds like that'd be a fun day. And anyway, but yeah, enjoy it before the crap hits. I guess we're going to get a little bit of white stuff here Monday or so, but that'll be short-lived and it'll warm back up again. But anyway, that's what we're looking forward to. And my temperature's 43 degrees, and it won't be long. We'll be wishing for 43 degrees. But anyway, let me get a break. I know last time I timed it out, I think last week or a week before, whenever it was. But anyway, we're good to go. Well, I hope everybody has a great day, and everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. So that, I'll say 73 is W8CTM, Carry at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a wonderful weekend out there, and we'll turn it back to NAWB there, and Stephan, you can wrap it up. And great nets this morning. As always, they're all great nets. Every day of the week we have great nets. So with that, everybody enjoy, and we'll turn it back to you there, Stephan. 73 all.
W8WKY.
W8CTM, W8WKY, we do appreciate you, Carrie. Let me correct one real quick thing. That code is actually today. So it is 10-2 today, the Wingfoot POTA. So if you're listening on the radio, listen for that. And it is, if I can grab that real quick, it is going to be POTA Uniform Sierra 3516. So listen for that, or look it up. US 3516, and that will be the event for today. But do appreciate you, Carrie. Thank you so much for all that you do, and it's great hearing you all the time. You're going to put less miles on your car in the summer because of your bike. You know that. So eventually, I can imagine you're going to put a couple thousand less miles on your car because of that electric bike. But anyways, it's a great thing to have. Give me 1 second, and I'll close this down. To thank everyone who participated in today's net. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Saturday Barometer Net. Don't forget our next meeting is in 2 Thursdays, and we will be passing out all the clothes that people have bought on our clothes sale. I believe we got all those in. Thanks to all the teams that got that ready and up and running, especially KUIB, this company. So thank you for all of that. And don't forget breakfast at Bueller's in Wadsworth on Saturday mornings. So that's always a good thing. I want to always say that I love amateur radio. I love communicating with people. I love this club, and I love and appreciate all of you who checked in today. Thank you so much for making the net to be a much nicer place. At this time, we're going to close the net with 35 check-ins. 35 check-ins. If you're looking on NetLogger, you'll see 36, but one of them actually is a double with Tim and the KZ8CG. So, that being said, we will say thank you, everyone. This repeater is returned to normal amateur use. NAWB and W8WKY are both clear. Also, thank you to everyone in the NetLogger AIM window for letting me know and helping me with my signal this morning. And that's the beauty of the NetLogger. You get NetLogger installed, Mac Windows, Linux. There's an AIM window. You can communicate with people, and you can throw them a little note saying, "Hey, your signal sounds like crap." They weren't that bad. I'm just throwing that out as a comedy thing, but I'm glad, because then I was able to look really quick while I'm running the net and see what it was. Found out that it was a wart, and as Mark said, bad wart, bad wart. So I don't think it's as bad as we think it is. It's just an older wart, and I had it too close to the power supply for the radio. But anyways, I normally have it plugged into a different outlet across the room, so it was my fault. My fault. Bad me. So anyways, everyone, 73, everyone have a great morning, and we will see you soon at the next Sarah meeting or somewhere else down in the Amateur Radio Log. Don't forget about the POTA event later today at the Wingfoot Lake Park, and that is 10 to 2. 10 to 2. 73, my friends. November 8, Whiskey Bravo, clear.
Just in time, because the noise is coming back. What it is there's some sporadic descents going on. Like the repeater cans aren't happy. And you're just exactly full quieting and no more, so there's no margin. So any descents gets you. The other signals, if they're stronger, they're not affected by it. So it's just a matter of signal strength. If you could pick up a few dB, you would make yourself invulnerable to that issue. NAWB, WATD.
WATD, we appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm running a 9700 full power. It's 100 watts, so strange. I'll have to check some more stuff out, but appreciate that. Thank you, my friend, and we'll talk soon.
And there's also ragchew.app for NetLogger. KSFQ, and that you run in a browser window. Just type ragchew.app. That website comes up, and you can find whatever net you want to go to. But it's ragchew.app, KSFQ. That goes to the NetLogger server, and it just acts like NetLogger, but it's on a web page, KSFQV.
Well, that does sound like a safer option if one's having trouble getting the program itself to run. I wasn't aware of that. Although NetLogger runs okay here, so I haven't had issues, but I'm aware that some have. So that sounds like that would be an excellent workaround. KC8FQV, W8TD.
Well, you know what the neat thing is, you can run on a tablet, you can run on your smartphone, so you can get to a browser, you can run it. So yeah, that is, and the guy that's working on it, he's, I think, trying to work on being able to log with it, but you can't log it. You can do the text, the blue window. So I'm going to throw that out there. So KC8FQV.
Oh, good info. Hopefully the person who was having an issue heard that, because it certainly sounds like the answer. Okay. We'll talk to you, Mark. KC8FPV to W8TD.
All right, yep, KCFQV.